This video is simply meant to report on the news and give some insight on the situation. Thank you.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm your host Dr. Sane.
Guys, I'm going to bring you a shocking story, but I'm going to tell you the story as gently as I possibly can. This child you see on this picture is 12 years old. His name is Jared Milton. This young and innocent looking kid may not be innocent after all. This child is being accused of taking the life of a man during broad daylight by promising to sell drugs to him or buy drugs from him. The story is that he shot one of the men to death. The shooting happened in Jared Milton's hometown of Omaha, Nebraska, USA, in a park called Miller Park. Can you believe, guys? Can you really believe this? This innocent-looking preteen has been proven to be responsible for the terrible crime of taking the life of a human being. The incident took place on 29th June 2015. Actually, the story is that he met two men and that he had shot both men. 31-year-old Jarrell Ray and 30-year-old Charles Fisher were both found terribly wounded. The quick action of the police managed to save the life of Charles, while Jarrell Ray died from his injuries. Three young men were suspected of this crime. 15-year-old Shawntavius Primus Willis, 17-year-old Jared Milton, and 12-year-old Jared Milton. Jarrell had been missing ever since the shooting. On the day of the shooting, 12-year-old Jarrell, his 17-year-old brother Jared Milton, and their friend 15-year-old Shawntavius Primus Willis had met at the park. The father of Jarrell and Jared Milton said, quote, unquote, "I wasn't the best father. I didn't set the right examples." The father, Jared Milton, was an active gang member himself, involved in gang activities, and he was serving a prison sentence for murder at the time of the shooting committed by Jared Milton. The police also believes that the three boys were involved in gang activity as well, and the name of their gang was Nike Street Gang.
Guys, isn't it very concerning that gangs are recruiting younger and younger kids these days? Jarrell has been sentenced to live at a group home and would be on probation until he's 19. His brother Jared got 58 years in prison. Their friend Shawntavius got 30 years. Guys, before I go, let me tell you that Jarrell had been running away from his group home and getting into all sorts of trouble. The prosecution asked that Jarrell's probation be revoked. He will be sent to Youth Rehabilitation and Treatment Center as he seems so messed up. Let's hope something good happens to this young kid and one day he would be able to live a decent life. That's it, guys, for tonight. Hope you click the like button and also consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you. Good night.